Hi, welcome. Namaste. I'm Hagar. I'm so happy to have a moment with you. It's a full moon. It's a full moon in Libra, and the sun is in Aries, the moon is in Libra, and with the fullness of the moon in this zodiac sign, we are invited into this part of us that is always seeking balance. And of course, balance doesn't really hardly ever exist in the world. So the part of us that is Libra is always seeking to balance and find equilibrium in a world that doesn't really give it to us. With the sun in Aries, we're invited to conjure up our strength, to bring forth our power, to rise into our independence, and to cultivate a sense of pioneering, to start something new. With Libra, we are called into our relationships, into our connections with the world around us and with ourselves. And with this in this time that we're in this intensity, in this uncertainty, as life really starts to fall apart around us, and nothing might ever be as it ever was. Libra invites us in its search for balance to find our center, to find our midline, and to hold the contradicting energies of the world. The way that we can feel in one day and even in one moment really hopeful and excited for what's to come out of this global crisis, and also deeply worried, concerned, facing fear. So this moon really gives us an invitation to cultivate our strength with the sun in Aries, and to use that strength to hold our center so that we can worry less about being harmonious, worry less about finding balance, and being more present to the waves of our emotions and our thoughts. So let's take a moment to move our bodies with that possibility. So go ahead and find your mat. I'm gonna find mine. Stand up tall in Tadasana, in mountain pose, and allow your feet to feel the support beneath you. Close your eyes. Listen to your breath. Feel the way that the breath is moving through you. Like the phases of the moon, there is a moment of fullness, and then it moves, and there's an emptiness and a renewal that allows fresh air to flow back in. Strengthen your legs as you root them into the earth by pulling them towards each other and also pushing them apart. And with the strength of your legs, also strengthen the back of your throat and start to breathe Ujjayi Pranayama. With the breath making this resonant sound, inhale and reach your arms up. And exhale, slowly lower your hands through the front of your face and to the front of your heart. And two more like that. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, slowly lower your hands to your heart. And one more. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, slowly lower your hands to your heart. With legs strong, reach your arms up higher in an inhalation. Grab your right wrist with your left hand and exhale, side bend over towards the left. Push down with your left foot deeply into the earth as the arms reach long towards the left side. Lengthen and stretch through the right side of your body. Inhale out, back to center, and grab the left wrist with the right hand and exhale, side bend over towards the right. Push down through the right foot deeply as the left side of the body stretches and lengthens. And with this stretch, with this opening, go deep into your capacity to open up to the complexity of this time. Inhale up. And exhale, release your arms by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend the knees and bring your forearms to your thighs. With your legs, squeeze and draw in towards the center. And you can even use your arms inside your legs to squeeze into, and with your arms push out. So the legs strengthen by the action of pulling in and pushing out at the same time. Reach your hips back and your chest forward and breathe. Slow, deep Ujjayi Pranayama. Slow, deep inhalation. And with your exhalation, bring your fingertips to the floor and fold forward over your legs. Maybe straighten your legs, maybe not. Inhale, extend, long through your spine, look forward, stretch your chest forward. Exhale, fold back in and really listen to what your legs, what your back, what your body is telling you. Is it feeling better today to keep your knees bent and be a little softer, a little more moon-like? Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold in. Or does it feel better to keep your legs straight and go into this power that the sun in Aries invites you into? One more look forward. Inhale, halfway. And a slow exhalation to fold and bow deeply back in. Root with your legs into the earth. Pull your legs towards each other, push them apart, and inhale. Reach your arms all the way up. Rise. Exhale, slowly lower your hands and bring them to your heart. I'm going to turn this way so I can go a long way on my mat. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, bend your knees, arms through the side, and then slowly fold all the way forwards. Fingertips to the earth. Maybe legs straight, maybe they stay bent. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your left foot back. Bring your left knee to the earth. Legs are strong. Pull them towards one another. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Core is strong too, and this whole work of strengthening is into the invitation to be strong so that we can hold the waves, the phases, the tumultuousness of this time. So legs pull in, draw the front of your hip bones towards each other also, and the sides of the ribs through the front of the body towards the center. So a lot of strength. Bend deep into the front knee, reach up through the fingertips, deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor and come into child's pose. Feet together, knees apart, and bring your forehead to the ground. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Be with yourself, with your breath, with your thoughts, with your feelings. Keep your forearms on the floor, but start to slide them forward on an inhale. And come all the way, slide all the way to Sphinx pose. Toes pointed, toenails to the earth, chest lifts up. Deep breath in. Exhale, back into child's pose. Slide the arms back. Press with your hands into the earth. Inhale, come onto all fours, hands and knees. Lift the hips back and stretch your chest forward. Exhale, stretch up and back. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press with your hands into the earth and receive this great support, this great power of the earth beneath us as she takes a little rest while we are in isolation. Inhale, reach your left leg up towards the sky. And exhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Bring your right knee to the earth. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Legs are strong. Exhale, fingertips to the floor and step your back foot forward. Uttanasana, forward then. Legs can stay bent for this. Inhale, look forward. Strong legs as you draw them towards each other and push them apart. Exhale, slowly fold in. Root and ground round through the legs, rise up, inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, bring that vastness of the sky all the way to your heart. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Maybe bend your knees on the way down. Inhale, maybe keep them bent or straighten. Look forward. Exhale, step your right foot back, right knee to the earth. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Reach your arms up. Right knee pulls forward. Left heel draws back. Front of the hip bones, draw them towards each other, towards the center. Sides of the ribs move from the spine, from the back, sideways and all the way to the front. So there's just a lot of strength in your core. And it's one of the things that we can use right now in order to help us get through this time. A lot of strength to hold the waves, the intensity, the uncertainty. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor and move back into child's pose. Feet together, knees apart. A breath here. Inhale deeply through the tone in the back of your throat. And a slow exhalation, mindful, gentle, but powerful breath out. Arms are forward. We're going to start to slide them forward. Inhale into Sphinx pose. Point your feet, spread your toes, pull the chest forward and up. Exhale, back into child's pose. Feet together, knees apart, sliding back, forehead to the earth. Inhale to all fours. Press down with your hands against the ground. Strong core, even here as your hips go back and the chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. In between your hands, bring your left knee to the floor. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Reach up through the arms. Exhale, touch the earth. Step your back foot forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward and lengthen halfway up. Exhale, slowly fold and bow deeply back in. Go around through the legs. Maybe your knees will bend on the way up and maybe your legs will stay straight. Hips go back, chest forward. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, your hands to your heart. Come back into Tadasana, into mountain pose. This time bring your left hand over your heart and your right hand over your belly. Breathe softly and slowly in. Mindfully exhale. And with your hands on your heart and on your belly, give yourself the message that you are here for yourself. That through the contradiction of your feelings, through the way that you are wavering perhaps, through the really quite earth-shaking and dream-shattering of this time, you are here for yourself and you are supporting yourself. And then come and take a seat. I'm going to come closer to you and take a seat. Whatever is a comfortable seated position for you. If you need to, you can also even sit on a couch. And we're going to bring the hands into Prithvi Mudra. So the thumbs are going to come to the ring fingers. Prithvi Mudra is the mudra of the earth. It's the gesture of the ground beneath us and the fertility and the fecundity of earth energy. It's that which holds everything. It's that which is steady and ever-changing at the same time. And then we're going to rest this mudra on our thighs or on our knees. We're going to chant together a mantra, the mantra of the moon. So for this full moon, just a little moon mantra. And we're going to hold a vessel of earth to receive the downpour of ever-changing, phasing, really transformative and feminine qualities of the moon. So close your eyes and feel your breath again. And I'll sing it for you and you can just join me or just listen. Om Shram Shrim Shram Saha Chandramase Namaha. 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 Bring your hands together in front of your heart and Anjali Mudra, turning this practice, turning this experience into an offering, into something that you can place on the altar of your own inner experience, the place where your heart, mind, body, system holds itself as most sacred. And this offering also then pours itself out into something more than you, into something greater than you, where your strength and your capacity to hold the complexity of life, the complexity of being you, and the complexity of this time of being all together and in isolation simultaneously, of living through uncertainty, of giving in to the unknown. May you, may I, may all of us become offerings to one another as well. Have a wonderful, powerful, nourishing full moon. And I hope to see you soon. Namaste.